Good morning everybody and welcome back to the Blind Woodturners workshop. We're ready today to make another amazing project, but as always don't forget your safety gear. And of course don't forget to keep your tools nice and sharp. Okay, so we're at the lathe everybody now, and today's project is going to be hopefully a simple but beautiful elm bowl. So
0 inches.
I've yet to knock the corners off, but if we just
8 and 1/8 inches.
So it's just a little bit over 8 inches in diameter.
2 and 15/16 inches.
And just under 3 inches in thickness. So
0 inches.
And remember guys, that'll turn off in a second. So yeah, first job is to knock it into round. So we're going to get going.
In 5 seconds.
So just feel for my start position. Okay everybody, so I've got this elm blank into round now, and just while I was knocking them corners off, it's quite a tough bit of elm actually, and very dry. So our next part is obviously now I'm just going to quickly true off this bottom face, and then we can put the mortise in and the foot and carry on from there. So I'll be back in a sec. Now I just feel for the centre point, and then we can give this a couple of quick passes. So the next step is for me to mark this mortise with the parting tool and give it the dovetail. Me to start giving the bowl some shape, so I'll reposition the tool rest to start bringing the shape of the bowl around. Smells amazing, this bit of wood. I'm getting some good shavings off it now, but what I'll do is when I've got the shape around that I want, I'm going to, it's on the lowest ratio for speed, for maximum torque. So once I've got the basic shape, I'll do a speed change so we can start spinning even faster to get a better cut. So let's carry on around. Cool, so I've got the rough shape of the bowl there, and that's feeling quite nice. So what I need to do now is just turn the lathe off and adjust the pulley speed. So I'll come back when I've done that. Okay, so I've increased the lathe speed now. It's on its fastest ratio. So we'll just start. So that's pretty good now, like that. So what I'm going to do now is start sanding the bowl. So I'll power sand this, so you guys can watch me get started doing that, and then we'll fast forward that bit for you because it gets a bit boring sanding. So Okay everybody, so I've sanded it now, but just to 240 grit, because we're going to obviously seal it and then apply Yorkshire grit. But what I'm going to do now is just put my usual decorative spiral in the base. So just feel for where I need to be. One, two, three, four, five. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there we should have just a nice little spiral in the bottom that I'll denib. My usual little bit of Scotch Brite. And that's good. So the next step is, as we all know folks, to apply some sanding sealer. Protect that. We're using the new cupboards. Woo! Cool. Let that stop. Now we can apply a second coat. That should be fine. And now we can apply Yorkshire grit. Grades of the abrasive paste, lovingly known as Yorkshire grit, but really it's Yorkshire grit. So just apply the abrasive paste all over the work, but not in the spiral detail, because we don't want that all getting gummed up. We can just get a bit of residue off the tissue to just give that some therapy. So that's all. So making sure that the speed is quite low for the first minute or two. Just get it worked in. Increase the speed a little bit. Just put some safety glasses on while I'm doing this. Don't need the full face shield. So continue to work it in, getting ever faster. There's still plenty on the cloth, and that should be fine for the original. So now we're going to put on some microfine. So remember, the original has pumice powder in, and the microfine has aluminium oxide. So application, although this is a lot not runnier, but a lot thinner in viscosity. Get that speed low. Get it worked in without it getting flung all over the place. Okay everybody, so we've got the bowl reverse mounted now. It's being held by the chuck. So what I need to do now is just a couple of quick passes just to get this front squared off and trued up, and then we can start the hollowing process. So that's what we need to do. Okay folks, just finding centre centre point there now, and let's get this trued up. A couple of quick passes. Okay folks, so I've just stopped the lathe now just to have a feel of how it's progressing, again just to build up those mental images and help give me an indication of how the bowl is evolving. So yeah, it's feeling really good. I'm happy with how it's feeling. I'm going to leave a bit of a thick rim to it because I'm going to sort of like play dries. When I felt some of Martin Saban-Smith's work, his rim seems to just angle down, and I like that. So forgive me, Martin, but imitation is the most sincerest form of flattery, I think they say. So yeah, I'm just leaving a bit of a thick rim, and I will angle that down. But it's coming along great, so let's crack on. Okay, let's do some more hollowing. Okay, so now it's time to do my first check with my depth gauge. As you all know, this helps me determine how deep I'm going, so I don't punch through the bottom and end up with a wooden funnel. So make sure that the bed's free of any sawdust or shavings, and I can just feel there the gap at the bottom is about 1 inch, so still got plenty to go. So that's cool. We can carry on there quite happily for a while. So right, off we go. Okay folks, so I've got the bowl hollowed out now to the point where it feels like a nice constant wall thickness, and that will correspond to the thickness I've got left in the bottom. And also I put a nice little angle, a little chamfer really, on this top rim, a la Martin Saban-Smith. So I'm just going to start doing some finishing cuts, but it's very, very dry, this wood, super dry, in fact. So I'm just going to get some of this finishing paste applied to the inside, and then I can do some tidying up. Okay everybody, and here we have the finished bowl. So the inside, obviously you saw it being hollowed, and then I put a little angle on the rim. Thank you very much, Martin. It's been sealed, Yorkshire gritted, and then polished with friction polish. So the inspiration for this bowl today was my amazing intern, Matthew. So say hello, Matthew.
Hello.
So Matthew's been behind the camera today directing, doing an amazing job. So Matthew is, as you've heard me say, is from Kowloon, Hong Kong. So I tried to do as a little homage to Matthew, a Chinese rice bowl, and he says we got it pretty good. So very happy with that. So it feels lovely in the hand. So I think, yeah, have a go. There's no texturing on it apart from that little bit in the mortise in the bottom. It's a nice chunky bowl, but I love the way how it feels, and it feels lovely in the hand. Very, very pleasing to hold. So thank you very much, everybody. Have a go at one. Have lots of fun, and don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe. And as always, keep on turning. So until the next time, from the Blind Woodturners Workshop, thanks everyone, bye.